For performing straight through and crossover, you will need the following: crimping tool, tester, scissors, that can be optional, and also you also need UTP cable, and lastly, RJ45. Step 1. Cut off the outer rubber layer or the jacket using the cutting part of the crimping tool so you can see the wires underneath. You may also use scissors as an alternative if the jacket becomes too hard to remove. Here in step, separate the pairs of wires and arrange them in this color sequence: white orange, orange, white green, blue, white blue, green, white brown, brown. Here in step 3, cut off the wires if they're too long with the cutting part of the crimping tool. Make sure to cut them off neatly and evenly.
Step 4. Take an RJ45 and insert the wires into the connector. Make sure all wires get into their own channel and push them as far as they could go. Step 5. Insert the plug into the crimping slot of the tool. After inserting, squeeze the handle hard until you hear a click. The click indicates that the plug is now fastened to the cable.
Step 6. Repeat steps 1 to 5 on the other end of the cable. And lastly, step 7. To test if the cable works, use a cable tester. Insert one end of the cable in Ethernet input and the other end to the out input of the cable tester. Then, turn on your cable tester. You'll know it works when a green light will appear on the device. This determines the signal sent by the tester across the cable is received by the other end.
For crossover, step 1. Just like the straight-through cable, remove first the outer layer of the UTP cable with the cutting part of the crimping tool. Step 2. On one end of the cable, arrange the wires from left to right in this color sequence: white green, green, white orange, blue, white blue, orange, white brown, and brown. As for the other end of the cable, follow this color sequence: white orange, orange, white green, blue, white blue, green, white brown, and brown. Step 3. Use the cutting part of the crimping tool to cut off the wires evenly and neatly. Do the same for the other end of the cable.
Step 4. Take an RJ45 and insert the wires into the connector. Make sure to push them in truly. Repeat this step for other end of the cable of another RJ45. Step 5. Insert plug into the crimping slot of tools. After inserting, squeeze the handle hard until you hear a click. Repeat this step for another end of the cable. Step 6. To test if the cable works, use a cable tester. Insert one end of the cable to the Ethernet in and other end to the out input of the cable tester. Then, turn on your cable tester. You'll know it works when a green light will appear on the device. This determines that the signal sent by tester across cable is received by a other end.